See, I'm still holding my socks.
How is Laura doing? Is she okay?
Haven't heard today.
No.
I try not bothering her because it's like rest is important.
Yes, that's for sure.
I just got notification twice now. Kathy Quiltz and Krafts is online live on YouTube.
Twice? How'd that happen twice?
I have two apparatuses,
Okay.
remember?
Oh yeah. Those apparatuses.
Yes.
There's this little girl. Oh my gosh, I was watching something yesterday, and there was this little girl. She reminded me of Alani so much. She looked like her, the chubby cheeks and all that.
Yeah.
Reminded me of her and acted like her. Oh my gosh, a reincarnation of Alani.
Well, I got a text message at 9:30 last night, I think it was. Grandma, what are you doing? She wanted me to babysit today. And I told her I
At what
need
time?
more notice than that.
What time
I
did she want
do.
you to watch?
7:30 until 6:30.
She's the only one
5:30.
so far. June.
Hi, June.
Good
Welcome,
morning, June.
welcome. BH, wait,
Jake.
BBL? Yeah, be back later. Okay.
Yep. She has different things she has to do.
She said hi. She put a B in
Yeah.
So,
there. It is right.
oh, okay. Okay. What happened to Gladys? How come there's no hi for Gladys?
I'm not special.
Boy,
I'm not
she's
important.
special to me, so why isn't she special to you?
Because we
There
hit
she says hi,
enter at
Gladys.
the wrong time.
Hi, Mary.
Hi,
Hi,
Mary.
Mary.
There's hi, Gladys.
But it's so easy to hit the enter
Guess it's
button
on here
without
twice.
thinking.
I know.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan. Good morning, Kathy, Sandra, Gladys, and June, and Mary, and good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta put my mouse away. The heck do they call? Why do they call that a mouse? That's so ridiculous.
I'm always misplacing my mouse.
I know. Hi, Susan. Hi, Susan. Good morning, Kathy, Sandra, Gladys, and June.
It's like, yeah, it was me.
Echo, 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 echo,
Yep, echo, echo, echo. And hi, Mary, and hi, June, and everybody else, and Gladys and Kathy. And
yes, welcome, ladies. Welcome. Just it's easier that way to say. Okay, today is the first day of the rest of your life.
That's what you said yesterday.
Well, now we're on another day.
it's live every day to the fullest because you
Yeah.
never know what happens tomorrow.
That's what they say. Yep, yep, yep. Hello,
I know.
Darlene. Welcome. Hi,
And
Nancy. Welcome.
hi, Nancy.
Susan, homesick today, laryngitis due to my allergy. Oh no,
Yep. I know what that's all about.
not laryngitis.
Yeah.
Lose your
My
voice.
allergies go to that.
Wow.
And it drains down your throat.
My husband used to always say, could you get that more often?
Good one, Larry. Chalk up one for Larry.
Yeah. I wanted to shoot him, but
Hi, Nancy. She says hi, ladies. So, what's everybody? Is anybody going to do this block with Sandra?
Kathy is.
Anybody hiding in the shadows?
Somebody already has theirs cut waiting. Darlene.
Here it is. WATERMILL, not to be confused with Waterloo. Have a song, Waterloo, Waterloo. So anyway, it looks like it's pretty simple.
Start the Kool-Aid early, Kathy.
No, I actually woke up in a good mood. I don't know why.
Juice is not doing good today. My neck hurts bad. Did get X-ray of my neck.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, June. I hope you feel better soon.
Arthritis setting in.
Might be, but here's the hugs. Hugs, big hugs.
That's what I always got to hear. It's arthritis setting in. I was like,
Dave always repeats himself. Like he'll say, turn off the water. And he'll go, turn off the water, turn off the water, turn off the water, like 4 or 5 times, right? And it drives me and Jen nuts. And Jen will say it back to him, but louder. And, I go, you stop it, Jen. I go, your dad's had early stages of dementia. And Dave's all, I don't think so.
We can have it and not know it. That's for dang sure.
What else could it be, Dave? Nobody goes around saying it like that, back to back to back to back. When we heard you the first time, right?
I talk to myself all the time. Oh.
Well, yeah,
because there's only me here.
You need good advice, right?
Yeah, they always say if you need good advice, talk to yourself.
That's what I've heard. Okay, so I got to put this together on my design board.
That's what I'm sitting out the puzzle right now.
And I actually wrote down where what goes so that I have it on here.
Well, all you have to do is look at the picture.
Yeah, but I have to make, I got to iron. That's right. Darn, I was hoping I was getting off lucky. I got to ironing is not one of my favorite jobs.
The CB project.
Yep. And these white ones are in desperate need of iron.
No, who's on the chat?
I will be listening, cleaning the back porch. It's a nice day, no wind.
You say hi, guys. Or ladies, I mean.
CB project.
Welcome, CB project. Welcome.
I hear a train. I hear the train.
I hear the train a coming. It's rolling down the tracks. Johnny Cash's song.
And then earlier, just before the live, was neighbor's dog barking ridiculous.
Oh, like yesterday?
Yes. These people down the street, they was here after 8:30 last night. They was still here.
Matthew McConaughey says, I don't know. O.J. Simpson dies of cancer at age 76.
Yeah, I seen that this morning.
Go, O.J. Okay, my question is, and it's a biggie, did he kill Nicole and Ron? I believe he did. I believe he did.
CB Project says that's a great Johnny Cash song.
I know I love Johnny Cash. I fell into a burning ring of fire and went down, 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 and flames went higher.
You don't sound like Johnny Cash. Sorry.
Well, okay.
You're out of tune. Susan says I'm going to sew the monthly block for Guild this evening and then back to
Summer Moon.
Hey,
I wasn't gonna
Summer
say
Moon. Make sure we get that in there. Summer Moon.
Back to OSM, right? Summer Moon. Yeah, these you have to set these gloves out. They were in my pocket when it went through the wash yesterday, so they're all wet.
And it's like Kathy's 2 favorite words.
Yes, are favorite words.
Not Summer Moon.
Yeah.
And CB says O.J. Simpson is in the ring of fire now. Hellfire.
Yep. He went down, down, down.
But he suffered going down. He died of cancer, so I'm sure it wasn't the best.
There was nothing about him even having cancer.
Oh, he just was diagnosed with cancer November or February.
I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't out there very long. My feet are cold. I'm putting on my socks because somebody got carried away with cleaning her bathtub and bathroom and whatnot. Got out, took my time.
Well, it was not me.
Yeah, I still have wet hair even. And normally I don't ever come on with wet hair, but we
Yeah,
can watch it frizz today.
you ran out of time.
Yeah, because I was cleaning my bathroom. How many people take their shower and then clean their bathroom?
Well, not me. Honestly,
Yeah,
not me.
that's me.
But as long as Dave and I have been together, he's always cleaned the bathroom. So okay. Um so these go like this in the corner.
I'm still trying to get all the years of soap scum off of my shower, but it's like I'm still working at it. I'll be right back. I have
Terry
to go
says,
get
good
my
morning.
shoes.
No notification today. That was Terry.
Oh, okay. Hi, Terry. You didn't get the note. I'm sorry. See, Sandra got two, so she got one for Terry, right?
And then she said, I cleaned my bathroom on exiting as well.
I hope I'm doing this right. Because, my brain. Let's
Well,
go
look at the
alongside
That's all I
this.
can say.
Huh?
I said, look at the picture. That's all I can say.
That's what I'm doing. Okay, then the teeny ones go here. And here. Oh my goodness. It's not really that hard. It's just a matter of looking and doing.
It's like I have to put on shoes because I keep finding pins on my floor.
Well, whose fault is that?
They fall out of the quilt tops when I pack them around. Okay. Terry does the same thing, so I'm not weird.
All right. So did Alicia get mad when you said no?
No, she understood.
That'll teach her, huh?
But it's like if they call you in for work or put another work day out there, you need to talk with your babysitters way before. And today, Austin's 22.
Well, happy birthday to Austin. God, it seems like he just turned 21.
Yeah. And his birthday was the night before we started our vacation last when we went to the Oregon coast. Okay.
I don't remember when you went.
It'll probably pop up in my Facebook pages in the next day or two. I can't remember either because it's so long ago.
I'm missing a strip.
And yesterday, Austin grabbed up 4 or 5 little kids that he's grown up with. He calls them nieces and nephews. And they had a blast on the city park equipment. That's the main thing. Have fun.
Yep.
Where's my calendar?
So this probably is the one that gets cut.
Not my clock, my calendar. My machine can't even tell me anything correctly. Oh, we all want to go back. We left on April 12th through the 16th. And
Terry wants to know if I just like blue and do I wear it often.
Dave,
Blue's my favorite color, Terry. So
Dave,
if I wear it often or not. I got green on today.
he's gonna be so mad at me. But this is something that is not beyond my control.
what did you lose?
I lost a strip. And I put everything away already yesterday. I told Jen to put everything away because I had it all cut out. But I know I cut out the proper amount.
Oh no, it happens.
And maybe it's on the floor.
Well,
No.
we got to figure out this U.S. mail. You know, I mailed Courtney my quilt top to be quilted. She got it, and she received it Friday before the Monday. I mailed out her check the next day. She still has not got the check.
Wow. How long ago was that?
So, whatever Friday was.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi,
Hi,
Carrie.
Carrie.
She ran out of her free StreamYard, so she has to wait 30 days now.
Carrie says
When
blue
she
is
goes live, she's by herself.
Mom's favorite color as well. I didn't always like it. I love it now. Green, I love green.
Okay.
We'd never guess green.
Carrie says I'm going to get breakfast / lunch.
Yeah.
So I'll be right back.
I got me my rice crackers. Anybody that can read that, let me know what it says. Because I think you hold it this way.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Hi, Lori.
Somewhere it's bin crackers.
She says, hi, ladies. Just getting up. Bad night. Coyotes howling all night. Marshall is a coward. LOL.
Oh. I guarantee you, if I have a problem with the neighbor's dog barking in the middle of the night, I'm going to go out and put a sock
Okay.
in it.
This is my prosthetic.
It's pretty in pink.
Well, more like magenta pink.
Yeah, but it's everybody knows your favorite color, and it's close to the magenta.
Yeah. They done did the best they could.
Harry says my grocery has Rice Krispie treats on sale for 69 cents. Amazon Fresh.
That's what I could have, a Rice Krispie treat. That way it'd be cereal.
I think
Susan says the Joanne's order, they said, finally was lost right earlier this week, 2 months to get here.
Yep.
I think
But I'm glad they told you to just keep it. because I wouldn't have paid the shipping back.
All right. Well, this is my until Dave wakes up or Jen, whoever gets there first. Here's my block so far.
So what are you missing?
The piece,
Oh, one square of the background.
the one on the bottom here.
Oh, you could only count to 3, not 4.
No, I
When you-
have. I really and
Darlene
truly
is
have.
here.
It's
Hi,
like
Darlene.
Hi, Darlene. Welcome.
yeah, but there's mine, nice and bright. Gotta use something to keep it from sliding down.
2 months to get there, Susan?
Yeah.
Wow. Did they reimburse you for it?
Long time ago they did.
Yours is
Yep.
pretty too, Sandra.
And where's your corner square, Sandra?
Because you don't have to cut the corners. I've just left one together so you could say you can draw the diagonal line and so on each side of the line.
It's just easier to cut it.
And so I did the way the instructions said and the way that you can do it.
And so did I. And it's just easier
Yeah.
to, cut it. And there's not really, as I'm looking, there's not really that many pieces to sew together. Sometimes you get them and there's a million pieces. And those are the ones that I don't lose any. See, I lost one.
The annoying pieces are the ones you never lose.
Right.
I went off the screen to do something and then it's like, I can't even remember to do what I'm doing.
Do what I'm doing. Follow me. Okay, I'm going to take these 4 over and sew them.
Are you? While you wait for
Dave to wake up. That's why he's not coming. I've never known a man in my life that takes as many naps as he does a day. Seriously.
Yeah.
I stuck the link in for today's block.
I just got it loaded on my finger too.
As fast.
Thank you, Gladys.
Lori says at least it showed up, Susan, just in time to pack it up.
Yep. Wow. After all those small blocks for SM, sure make the sure make
Yep.
the pieces for a 12-inch finished block look huge. Yep.
It does.
Good old SM.
And then when I was doing those 6.5-inch blocks for that one thing, and then I started doing these other blocks, it's like these pieces are big. You just don't realize until you're doing it.
Right.
What's what. So Kathy's going to start sewing some of her pieces together.
I haven't sewn in 3 weeks.
And step 1 says make your half square triangles first. In the pictures, it says 1, make 4 of the corner units. But I just want people to know that you can just draw the line. So 1/4 inch on each side. You can.
I did not do it that way.
She already had hers cut.
Yep.
She did it yesterday.
I followed the directions.
Yeah. And see, that's why they put directions on there.
And this way I can assembly line sew too.
But I did get the binding done yesterday on Nora's quilt. And guess who forgot to put the label in the binding corner? So I have to make a label and put it on after the fact.
Yeah.
I told Austin that he should not distract a person. He says, Grandma, I had nothing to do with it. I said, well, I had to blame it on somebody. And being the quilt is off-white, I have to find a piece of off-white muslin. I have two different whites, or muslin. I have white for the labels and I have off-white. Or naturel. Whatever they call it.
Oh, my needle came unthreaded.
And Emily goes, Grandma, you're normally not here when I come over to see what Cameron wants for dinner. It says, yeah, because I just got the last stitch done on the binding. That's why I was still there. Because I don't like backing out when the rush of people are trying to take off out of there. You just never know.
Yeah, well, number one, I gotta go to the bathroom. And number two, I need the fabric that looks like this. I'm missing a piece.
She
It's in the
lost
box.
a piece.
Yeah, I didn't lose it. I don't know what happened.
It walked away. And then, okay, these have to be 3.5-inch squared. Anybody that's writing the half square triangles in the corner have to be 3.5 inches. I'm writing that on here.
Okay, 3.5 inches.
And I knew that before, but my brain is just not.
Her brain's not functioning correctly.
And then like step 3, when you get that down to that part, that's 5 by 5.
Better write that down, Kathy.
Oh, you want to put it there? What, Gladys?
She said 5 by 5 on step 3.
Oh, well, okay, write that down. 5 by 5.
And I miss saying good morning to Carrie. I know that. I watched her replay. I watched
Ladies,
somebody
I'll be
else's
back.
replay.
Okay, we'll keep the fork down.
Okay, thank you. This is an emergency.
I don't know. Gladys, can we do it?
I got total faith in you ladies. Okay.
But there's in the pattern usually can tell you somewhere what size you need. And this piece is 3.5 inches, and it sews against this one, so that tells you this needs to be 3.5. This piece is 5 inches long, so that tells you this whole square needs to be 5. There's always little hidden measurements somewhere. You just sometimes you have to, whoops, look for them. Sometimes you don't. The water bottle's just not heavy enough.
Excuse the background noise, the neighbor's mowing.
Looks like a door.
Carrie
And
says, Carrie says I have faith in you guys.
yeah. We might be the rambunctious and not be right, but I was thinking this morning when I was trying to ignore the world and go back to sleep, it's time to mow my lawn again already, Gladys.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
Man, grass/weeds grow.
Yeah, you get a little bit of moisture. See, we're supposed to have rain this weekend. So does that mean I go out and mow today? I don't want to. So do I go spend the 50 some dollars and get me a battery? So I don't have to push mow the whole backyard? It's amazing. What is it? 55 by 75 is my backyard. That's a lot of yards still.
Between my back and the front, it's like about a fourth of an acre.
Yeah.
I use a push mower on all of it.
Yeah. I'm using the push mower on everything right now because I'm a tightwad and don't want to go buy the battery.
Carrie says I can't see outside, so foggy and raining.
I've cut my yard size down after my husband passed away because the simple fact is it's me. But we used to have a way bigger yard, and then we cut it down when the kids all left home. And then I cut it down when my husband passed. Because I says, enough is enough. The watering is what takes forever. I'd be up all night moving sprinklers. That's what I didn't like.
Yeah,
I
I
was
have water
up.
my lawn, so
Yeah,
I
and see,
only got one spigot that works outside, and turned that on the other day, and it was leaking all over. Maya, quit it.
how come it doesn't work?
I suppose it got cold and froze or something. I don't know.
Has it never worked or what?
Yeah, it was working fine until we had some freezing. But I
So,
had it hooked from the hose
yeah.
during the frozen time. So, hi Beverly.
Hi, Beverly. Yeah, I only have one. I have two outside spigots now. I only had one. And I was dragging hoses around the house to water the front yard. And I go, bull. And somebody said they would put it in for $50. So it's like, We bought the supplies and let them do it.
Well, the other two spigots I don't think are hooked up to any water line. Otherwise, I would use the one in the back, but I tried it. I was like, nope, nothing coming out.
Yeah,
don't
so it's shut off somewhere under the house. And it's like we had one freeze in the winter. We had a fountain of icicles. It was pretty, but we had to fix it because it was full blown just blowing. That was the year I found out don't cover your water meter. Trying to dig that 3 feet of snow off of it after it's froze on there. That's a challenge at times. That
I don't-
is a
I don't have a shut off valve for the water for my house, so
yeah.
it's
Out of see,
out
we
there.
can't turn it off any place except the meter. There's one under the house,
Yeah, I don't even have that.
but when it's covered with snow, what good that do us either?
Yeah.
So there's good things and bad things in everything we do. The shut off used to have I used to have a hole in my kitchen floor. And that's where you put the tea down through the hole in the floor to shut off the water to the house. And it's like I didn't want a hole in my kitchen floor. But that first winter that we had to dig out that water meter, I go, dang, if I just had that hole in the floor, we could have had it off.
Hi, Maritza. Hi, Samantha.
Hi, Sam. Okay, she's cutting up some raw chicken. I'm trying to decide what I want to fix for dinner.
Quit. I don't need holes in my curtains.
Yeah, you do. Your designer over there says you do.
If you want to scratch, you can use a scratching post. Not unless she's asking for food. I don't know.
Out at Alani's where Alani's staying. They never put the bed under the window.
Susan wants to know what's the name of the block.
The name of this block is called WATERMILL.
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 Gary's still working on a dog blanket.
Yeah. And then I'm going to do one in 2 weeks. I'm hoping for 2 weeks. Yeah. And it's the mill stone. It's the mill stone. So I figured we're doing the watermill, so why not do the stone that's inside the watermill?
This is had caps lock on by accident. Guess I was channeling Vicky.
Yeah. In 5 days is
Okay, I'm back.
yeah.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Oh, was you gone? I'm sorry.
You're so funny.
Hi, Dave's.
Hi, Sandra's. Hi, Gladys.
Yeah, there's his repeat.
Thank you, Dave. Much
You
grass.
didn't have to return her, but we'll take her.
Okay, had cat by accident Yes.
Here's your stuff.
Yeah, that's the piece. Okay, thank
What
you.
color is that?
I don't
Yeah.
know. But it has the moon.
Blue moon.
Never to be confused with summer moon. Felt like something hit my stomach, but okay, I'll do that in a minute.
I felt like something poked me in the stomach the other day, and it was a dang pin.
Yeah, well, that would have been a piece of fabric. And hello to everybody that I missed that came in. Welcome.
Sam, Maritza, Beverly. Those are who came in.
And Carrie.
Carrie's been here. I think. Pretty
I
sure.
remember she came in after or before.
Well, welcome, ladies.
Boy, our secretarial job keeps expanding.
We were talking about water hoses.
Yeah.
So wait, I heard you, Sandra, talking
What?
about covering up your water heater thing outside.
My shut-off valve. It used to be in my kitchen floor.
So what did you cover it with?
A vegetable can lid, overlay floor, and carpet.
Oh wow, and it stuck to it.
It's like we covered it completely. Before we put the overlayment, we had just the vegetable can and then the carpet across. And you could see this little circle wearing in the carpet. So we knew we had to do something different then. You do find that you have to do different things.
Right.
And then we didn't have the key anymore. I don't know why they call it a key. It's a metal pipe with a funny head on it. That's all it is. Someone borrowed our key and didn't return it. And my husband wouldn't go out and make a new one because he didn't want to crawl under the house to find out the measurement. Because it would just go down and sit on top of the shutoff. And then the last shutoff the guy put on there, it's actually a handle that you have to turn. It's not just the knob. Hello, Linda Denton, and welcome.
Hi, Linda. Welcome, welcome. Okay, would you, when you're ironing these, would you iron the seams open or iron to the dark?
Well, you're talking
That's up to
Kathy
you,
that
Kathy.
presses open and Sandra that presses to the dark side.
Yeah, I'm gonna iron them open. I gotta get my
Quilter's choice.
Yes, it is always the quilter's choice.
Yep.
I had to go
I
pin
didn't
everybody
do
to
it.
the wall. I couldn't take everybody jumping back and forth. Nothing like getting a little motion sickness here.
No.
Did Davis find your material you needed?
Yes. He did.
I'm going to start talking that everything's going to be plural. Dave's materials. Sews. Are you sews in yet? If you have to turn around and sews like Kathy's doing, you can take a group over You can take your triangles, these pieces that contain the one that she lost.
And Deb is here. She says, took me
Hey,
40
Deb.
minutes to get there.
Oh
Get here.
no.
Oh, hi,
Are you
Jeff.
having issues?
Welcome. Sandra, with your quilt along, have you done any without sashing? Because I do a lot without, but to do a quilt along.
Yes, I've got an entire quilt without sashing. And I did them in groups of 4 blocks, so I had a bigger block, and then I kept sewing to try to keep the bulk down. Yes, it's like it's behind that wall right there. Is that Lori Clark? I'm having dinner with LL on the 29th. She's in my neighborhood.
Nice. I'm jealous.
Plus, I go for my kidney checkup next week. Okay. I know everything's going to turn out fine for that, Lori. It's just you're on that dreaded diet for the rest of your life. Marissa hates the diets that they put her on for her kidney and liver. And did you know Top Ramen has sugar in it, Kathy?
I don't know. I don't eat it.
Yeah, Top Ramen, a lot of your pastas have sugar when she's supposed to stay away from.
Yeah, I'm not into top ramens and all that. Yuck.
Well, we're going to do some quilts as we go, and we could start with both, have 4 blocks and do
I thought
one
you were
with
going to do
sashing,
it,
one without.
Sandra.
Huh?
I thought you were going to do it here on this channel.
Yes, I said we are. And then I'm going to
on
also make a
Mondays, right?
video. Huh?
On Mondays?
Is that what you want to start on Mondays?
They're so big. Yeah, on Mondays.
Okay. And that we can put the S on that one.
Mondays.
Mondays.
Monday, bara, bara. Can't trust that day.
I know there's a song called Mondays.
Yep. Mama Cass, Mamas and the Papas.
But the worst part is some people have to work and some don't. So to watch the replays, gonna be nice.
Well, this is maybe
Well,
you
the
could show
fact
that in your video, the stashing. Lori,
Yeah.
hopefully that kidney is not swollen anymore, and I'm done with that issue.
Yeah.
Lori says, Lori, hope it goes all well. And Lori says, diet has made me lose weight, 26 pounds, not bad. I like to drop it
congrats.
10.
I thought I lost one of these.
I know I used to say I'm struggling to try to get these last 20 off because I quit eating my 3 little meals a day.
Yeah, I cut down on my food.
But I gotta quit letting, because I'm on here, to not. I gotta continue. I have to eat something for breakfast. I have to eat something for lunch. So I have to keep telling myself, just because I'm on here doesn't give me the excuse to skip it. Like today, running late.
And so you're saying because you're on here that you normally won't eat.
Yeah, I'm skipping. So this last week, I went back to eating something, even if it is these rice crackers or a slice of lunch meat. I have managed to go 5 pounds back down. But I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat. I hate planning. I hate.
Well, it's got to be hard for one person. Like we're
Just
having
like,
tacos tonight. Love tacos.
and see, I do too. But by the time I buy the lettuce, the tomato, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this for one person, it's like, it's terrible.
Oh, come on. Maybe we can have tacos when you come over, Sandra. How's that? That sound good?
Sounds fine.
No, you're supposed to say it sounds
Susan,
good.
when we go back over, does it sound fine for tacos?
Yes, Susan. We need your input, young lady.
Being we know she's here somewhere.
Yeah.
We just got to get together on that. Right now it's easy for me. I can eat a sandwich for dinner if I like it. Yep. But I'm supposed to include 30 whatever of protein, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's my problem.
Gosh.
Tacos sound wonderful.
Yeah. Okay. Especially my tacos. I've had people come from miles around. I'm talking miles, 10, 15 miles. I say, oh, I'm having tacos tonight. And they come. So you guys are in for a treat.
Okay, how much notice do you need?
What?
So you know that we're coming over when to have them fixed.
Whenever. No, I make them.
The same day.
Yeah, I don't make them ahead.
30 seconds as we're pulling in the parking lot.
No, just say, okay, Kathy, today's the day that we're going to come. Then we can go to the store and get the shit. I mean, the stuff. And
I'm going to say, I ain't eating those tacos.
Terry said protein equals eggs.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't like eggs, Terry. I don't like eggs. And I don't eat bread. And it's like, everybody says, well, have peanut butter on your toast. But first you have to eat the bread.
Prioritize protein, Terry.
Yeah, that protein. She finally got it right, though.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I like? I love peanut butter on my bananas.
Yuck.
Oh, it's so good.
It's like when I ate the bananas and then I had leg cramps for days. So I went down and got more bananas because I was told my body was needing that extra stuff.
Okay, what
So
size is this supposed to be, Sandra? I'm going to make it real quick.
What's what?
The block that I'm missing.
It's 2 by 3.5.
Okay.
Terry says I'm allergic and now I have them now and then.
Yeah.
And she's eating while she's typing.
And that protein just kept jumping up in her hand.
2 by 3. So are you getting to understand the rulers better, Sandra?
Yeah, I'm still doing my flip-flopping back and forth, but still doing that flip-flopping.
Flip-flopping away.
Because I think I have it right and then I have it wrong.
She says I can have yogurt for breakfast or instant oatmeal, but I hardly eat breakfast.
Yeah. And then, of course, Ronnie has the same issues as her mother. And they want her to eat 3. Now they want her to eat 5 and 6 little meals a day. And she has to include the protein. And they told her Greek yogurt. And she says, I can tell you Greek yogurt, Mom, but I know how you would go.
Yuck. Dave bought me some of that the other day. Peach flavor, I think it was. It was gross.
They say always get the plain Greek yogurt and add your own stuff. That's what the nutritionist told Ronnie.
Okay, 2.5 by 3. I
I
got
was
it.
asking, do you like hard-boiled eggs?
If you throw out the yolks, I'll eat the whites. Those yolks are the most disgusting part of the whole egg.
No, they're good. She doesn't know what's good for her, you know?
Yeah, I know what's good for me.
No.
So if I get a dozen eggs, I boil up 6 and I peel them, cut the yolk out immediately, and then I'll eat.
Oh yeah, I told Dave last night. I said you were in the bathroom as usual,
Yeah.
and Sandra had a question for you. And then he goes, "What?" And I go, "If it's okay for her to come over." And he goes, "Why wouldn't it be?"
Well, it's like
I go,
it's
"Good,
always
because
nice.
she was going to come anyway."
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce? No, I don't like hot sauce.
Oh, hot sauce is good.
Oh,
Is that,
June, that's disgusting.
is that a hard-boiled egg sandwich for lunch?
I can't do. It's like my family forgets when they make the deviled eggs. They just need to leave 2, one of the egg whites at least clear, and they never do. It's like I don't on the fruit salad. They never leave one of some fruit out separately without the Cool Whip or whatever they use to make their fruit salad with.
Terry's having tuna and pumpernickel bread.
Ew.
And see, I don't like tuna,
I
and
like to.
I've never had pumpernickel bread. But I haven't found a lunch meat that I'm liking that our store, since it changed ownership, they don't carry a lunch meat I like yet. I'm still hunting. I'll have chicken, but I won't have tuna.
Tuna's good with
I have a
mayonnaise.
moocher for the crust too. I had taco salad.
And she says Sebastian is mooching for the crust.
Yep. I have a moocher for anything that makes noise. She's outside right now, and the door's propped open.
So good, Sandra. And Terry says, you don't like much, do you?
No.
No, Sandra's real picky. Real picky.
Terry says you can have an egg white wrap.
When Subway had the choice of those egg white wraps, that was great because I could get away without the bread.
What is that?
On their breakfast sandwiches, they have this big thing. It looks like my fake egg that I have for Alani to play with.
Uh-huh.
And you can either get one that's white or yellowish because all they've did is they've scrambled the eggs and they pre-cooked them in a round size circle. And they'll put your breakfast stuff on that, warm up the egg, and then they'll roll it up in there.
Never had that.
Lunch meat's bad for me, June. Well, I'm gonna die me.
Hey, Junior, she eats it, then let her because she is very picky. Dorlin, I eat vanilla Greek yogurt with granola and fresh fruit for my breakfast.
Yeah.
I've never had plain.
Yeah, they say the plain is better, and then put your own stuff. Ronnie got some that has the side. There's little ones that has a side tray with the granola and fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Ensure I tried drinking it. It has to be milkshake form.
I love the chocolate.
When Austin was here, when he lived here, we would do the smoothies. And it's amazing. Those Ucky green ones, they looked like gee whiz, but I drank them. But it's like, as long as we don't put a milk product in it. Plain Greek yogurt with blueberries. That's what Ronnie had the other day.
You're cutting out, Sandra.
She has a bunch of blueberries in her freezer.
There you go.
It's like, I'm trying to avoid. I think I have the hiccups working their way.
Samantha says that's my favorite too, Kathy. I drink the milkshake form too.
Yes.
June says it has way too much salt in it, Sandra.
I get the one I has very low sodium. That's why I'm very picky on my lunch meat. And I prefer the deli where it's just roasted turkey in that, but we don't have that here. But then when you get the roasted turkey breast, if you don't portion it down in servings and seal it, oh, it can go yucky bad fast because it has no preservatives in it. So I have to put, like, let's say I'm going to have 2 slices a day. I can only put 6 slices in a thing and put them in the freezer. So I end up with a lot of bags. That's why I like the deli meat because it doesn't have the salt that the packaged stuff. When we travel, I run into the deli section and I'll just get the lunch meat really fast cut up and just eat it. Oh, sometimes I get a cheese only if I know the brand because I'm a Swiss cheese or provolone and they have mozzarella. I'm the white cheese person, but not pepper jack or that. And then I buy the chicken tenders that are just the chicken tenders. They're raw. Or just the chicken breasts. And then I cut them into my own chicken tenders. And then I just bake them, lightly salt and pepper for me. And I'll just eat them. But that takes planning too. I'm just picky.
Yep.
And the doctor says unless you start eating, it's like it's not going to work for you. So is Kathy doing her half square triangle corners, or did you take a group over to sew?
I already did that.
Okay.
I'm ahead of you. Have you started sewing yet?
Yeah, I've got this one sewed, this one sewed, sewed. I'm slowly sewing.
Okay.
So if somebody has a trick to get my brain to want to eat, would be even better yet.
Then would you lose that 20 pounds?
I need a smartwatch that tells me you didn't eat your protein yet. That's just me. I am about to explode. I just got Kathy's red, white, and blue block back.
Huh?
Unable to forward for $4.65. Really? No way. I would go to the post office. You didn't get Lisa's block yet. And that's been how long ago you sent that, Lisa?
No.
I would. Yes, we see. That's one thing. Yeah, that was on my morning news before I came up. Did you pay for that $4.65 postage due? I would have told him to keep it. I could make a new block for $4.65. And then my postman would have give it to me and said, just take it. In the last 2.5 weeks, I have gone through 4 bobbins. Time to wind some. Oh, I wish I could say that. In the last 2.5 weeks, I have went through. I'm cleaning my machine after every 3 bobbins. I think I have cleaned my machine 4 times. Out on the long arm, I went through 8 bobbins.
Lisa says I won't be going to the post office. No, I didn't. I won't pay it.
Okay. Yeah, because you can make a brand new block for $4.65. Tell them to take up quilting. Here's your first block. I'm starting to tell people.
Send it on ahead. Maybe it was the wrong address or something.
Oh, she had
She knows my
everything
address.
was right on there. I'm
Yeah.
positive we've had no issues with Kathy's address. It's just the post office.
And she knows my address.
Yeah. And it's like, no, we've been having so many issues with different things. It's like, I'm thinking we just avoid the post office and we put them in an envelope, drop them off in the box to where they get sent out for the lesser. Because the ones that went in and had the other label are the ones that have taken the longest time to get here, which is stupid.
I'm still waiting for Diane's.
All of us are waiting for Diane.
O.J. Simpson dead from cancer at 76. I know, I saw that, Lisa. We were talking about that a little while ago.
It just didn't say what kind of cancer. That's what I always want to know. What kind? And then I go research it.
The
They don't
post
know. They're not saying.
office is going to raise their rates again in June.
Yes, they do June and January.
Like, pay 76 cents a stamp in June or something like that.
Yeah, so I better get back down and get me some more forever stamps.
Yeah.
That's why I would like to do one more block swap if everybody's willing. The scrappy
Prostate.
log cabin.
Denise said
Prostate.
prostate. Yep.
So that was a slower. Prostate takes
I won't pay it
forever.
either, Lisa. I don't blame you. She said, okay, I'll be going to the post office. No, I didn't and won't pay it.
Yeah. I'm glad she didn't pay the ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Me too.
Well, at least. Oh, I ran out of bobbin thread. This is, I finished the block, the one block, the small blocks, the sub blocks. And hello, Denise.
Hi, Denise. Welcome. Okay, so this one goes here.
I was waiting and waiting and waiting for him to say, and then it's like, I'm not waiting no more. Yeah, I should be cleaning my machine right now, but I wound an extra bobbin because I knew I was close. And I needed to get the block done. So after the block, I'll take the bobbin back out, clean the machine. Trying to be nice.
Okay.
So I have all 9 pieces together, 9 blocks to now sub-sew. This is one of the easiest blocks. Is Kathy agreeing?
So far.
You might not like me on one of them. It's a block I haven't even done yet. I did something similar, but not this particular process.
When?
And these must have worked out because the 5-inch is perfect. So I have no trimming. $6-mile-an-hour winds. The sun come up at 6:11. But Sandra didn't wake up until later than that. I managed to sleep through that 3 a.m. No, I'm not getting up. I fought with myself. Mine's ready to do the web sewing. So move this down there. Set it on my tabletop here. This is block number 16 of it's 15 done in this year, and then we ended New Year's Eve doing that other one, and it's part of this. And Kathy made it. The thistle bloom. Hi, Gayla.
Hi, Gayla. Welcome. The thistle bloom. Sounds familiar. It does sound familiar.
Checking to see if that's in the right spot or not. Susan, you're out, says lunch break.
Yeah.
I just finally ate crackers for breakfast. Are you going to get your binding done this week, Lori? I have to make a label. I forgot the label. June, 30-mile-an-hour winds today, and it's 50 out. Yesterday, you got up to 70. I hear Bailey howling at the train.
She's so cute.
The little dog's barking and Bailey's howling. They're two different tones. And thank you, Susan.
I don't hear it at all.
That's because the little one barks louder than Bailey.
Little one have that high shrill bark.
That what?
High shrill bark.
Yeah. He's a baritone. Bailey would be a soft soprano with her howling. Am I supposed to label it? Okay. It's your quilt, Lori. What I recommend on my quilts that I do for myself, on the front, bottom, pick a corner. I usually do the bottom right corner. I actually sign it and date it. Just a quick signature with a waterproof. That way I know when I made it. You know how artists find a place to put it in the corner where it hides their signature? That's what I've been doing. I just go down and find a spot that I can date it. Like if it was in this white, I wouldn't write it here. I'd write it up here. But just put a quick signature on it. That way you have that you made it in the year. And if you started like 2020 and you finished it in 2024, put 20/24. But if you want the whole shebang, then you do like Susan You're Out says right there. It can be a long process.
Name a quilt, who made it, who quilted it, and when it was made.
And I don't. I put like Emily's graduation quilt made by Grandma in the year. I don't try to get too carried away on everything. Some people, their quilt labels are a whole story of how the quilt came to be. And
Yeah, I've seen that.
And it takes up a 2-foot square on the back of their quilt. On mine, I just who they're to, why they received it, like the graduation quilt for, I think Douglas says graduation quilt for Douglas McKean made by Grandma in the year that he graduated. Washtakna.
Mm.
And this one will say made for Nora. Goots. It's like Gootsweller. It's like I don't even know how to pronounce her last name. It's Nora. Okay, Gayla says, please hit the thumbs up button.
Thank you, Gayla.
I needed a reminder.
Is that for me or Sandra?
Waiting for the call on X-ray to see what it says. It probably arthritis. Yep. And Denise, Sandra, if the quilt ends up in the hands of someone born after the maker died, I could see the history would be helpful. I put the history on a photo. I take a picture of it and write all the other information. And I even put the information of like, if it was long armed, who long armed it, how much did it cost to long arm it. But they put even their color, going to the quilt store, what made them pick this color or this fabric. And it's like, I don't think they need that.
A little bit too much info.
Yeah.
Susan,
To me, it
with
is.
computerized quilting by someone, do you include that?
They say you should. Because if you ever go into a quilt show, they always want to know who did the quilting. And then there's some quilt shows that get, if they like the machine quilting, those people get the ribbon, not you. They get the ribbon. They put it on your quilt and they expect you to give it to the quilter. We have one long armor over here. You should see her ribbons. She has two long arms. The computer one does her edge to edge, and her other one is for customizing. And she'll have it running. It's computer driven. And she has it running while she is custom quilting. And then she can hear when it stops or a thread breaks. And then she goes and fixes that and then continues back with her process, goes back over to her custom quilting. But she was expensive before COVID. She's quilted one of my quilts because I won a $50 off at a Quilt to you will. And it was still cost me over $100.
Terry has a gorgeous rag quilt my sister's young friend made her right before she suddenly died. The girl said she wanted me to have it. The label of love means more to me than the quilt. Oh. And Denise, June, there is a commercial for a store that specializes shoes. They say some people have neck problems that are caused by issues in their feet. Yep. I got these really nice pair of shoes. It's called Dr. Comforts. And they're nice. They're the nicest pair of shoes I've ever owned. They're very comfortable, they're like walking on air. I love them.
I just want my quilts used. My grandma's aren't labeled. None of my grandmas are labeled. That wasn't a necessity way back when. Because you made them to use them. I don't want to take a chance that my computer dies. Plug it in.
Mm-hmm.
June, there's a commercial for the store that specializes. They say some people have neck problems and are caused from, yeah. My chiropractor. You have to have good arch support. I love that chiropractor. Then he retired. I didn't think he'd ever retire, but he did. He starts chiropractic on the kids when they are 30 days old.
Oh wow, that's kind of early. Month.
No, he says that's the best time because the way they was all mushed up in your body cavity, they had their backs out, everything's out. Have their first adjustment when they're that young.
Oh, Jessica, you picked the wrong time to call me. Hang on, guys. Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
Can I call you back? I'm doing a live on my channel.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, I'll call you back, all right? Okay, bye.
That was a short phone call.
I'm gonna call her back.
Yeah. Don't forget.
No, she's one of my friend that passed away that I told you guys yesterday. His birthday was yesterday.
Yeah.
That's his daughter. I've known her since the day she was born, and she's
Okay.
22 or something like that.
Does she call you often?
Sometimes, and then I'll
No.
call her. She recently got married, and she's just the sweetest. The sad thing is when she would come to when he would for I don't know whatever you want to call it, spend time with her.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to do things with her. He didn't know how to.
Because it's a she and he's a he.
Yeah, but I'm all, Mike, just play games with her. Do what she likes to do, and you should be okay. So he would send her up to my house. All right, fine. She can play with me. I don't care. But when he would tell me, he'd ask me, she wants to go swimming, and I don't want to take her swimming. And I go, oh, boo hoo, that's part of being a dad. I'm not swimming today. He's all, but Kathy. And I go, there's no, but Kathy's here.
But yeah, it's like Austin had to take that little guy to his first soccer, and then they're putting him in different sports.
That's good.
And
I encourage that.
and then his uncle, which the father of his cousin, he's the coach on the baseball team. It's just t-ball, but it's still. Austin goes, if he's not listening, make him listen. Because Austin says, I can't be there for every game.
Right.
Because of he has to sleep sometime. That's important too.
Yep. That it is. That it is. And
This is one of the pins I found on the floor last night talking to June. I went with the flashlight one more time to try to find the pin that I dropped the other day. I found it.
you found it?
Yep. And I didn't find it with my foot. I could have, because it's like I've been in my kitchen without shoes on. Because I'll kick off my shoes and then remember I got to do this. Hi, Barbara. Sandra, your block is looking very pretty. Kathy, what are you working on? And I see Gladys is crocheting. Kathy is making the same block, Barbara.
Yep.
It's called the WATERMILL block from patchworksquare.com. And it's like, I never like their color choices, but she wants to see when she can.
Huh?
She wants to see your block when you get that far.
Okay. No problem. I'll be happy to show.
I look at the patterns now when I pick them and try to keep them the simplest I can.
Yeah, sometimes though it's easier said than done.
Well, I think it's because some days our brain doesn't want to wake up, is what I always say.
Mm-hmm.
Gladys, is it still on your trigger finger?
Yep.
It's patchworksquare.com, and Gladys she'll be posting the link. Being she answered back so quickly, she must have been in the process.
Well, I was sitting here looking at the chat. I was crocheting, so.
Oh, okay. I just happened to see Barbara come up. And thank you. But it's patchworksquare.com.
I'm just done. Back to sewing machine. We'll be framing 3 of you 3 of what's large blocks for row 7.
On the you know what quilt. That's why mine still has its label here. Susan, go back to calling it the Secret Quilt Project. That's what my book says. The Secret Quilt Project. It's like an I Spy game. Because of that staticky plastic shield on the front, that paper doesn't like falling out very often. And I need to rearrange my blocks up on the wall. Okay. All our blocks come from, when I pick, I take from Patchwork Squares. I did a couple from Delaware Quilts. And it's like hunting for the
I don't
pattern
like
on
those.
that.
I don't like those. They don't give the visual like Patchwork Square.
Well, we have to hunt for the pattern size.
Well, why hunt when Patchwork Squares is right there?
Yeah. And then I always with ink write in the salvage here or on the seam what the block's called in case my brain forgets. Because I see it up until, like, if someone says, what's the 1, 2, 3, third row middle, what it's called, I can go flip that up and I can tell you what it's called. Kathy's allergic to the title, Summer Moon.
Pretty much.
But you know, how long, you never even asked me. Because I would say, I'm doing the Secret Quilt Project. And you never asked what the Secret Quilt Project was.
Well, it was none of my business.
Yeah, it's like, she never ever asked.
Nope.
And she never caught on that I could tell her when she's having troubles with a block why
Well,
I could help her.
I just thought you saw it on the, found it, somebody posted it, or because you're always on the internet doing stuff. So I didn't want to pry.
Lisa said I had 2 injections in my trigger thumb, and now doctor says surgery. Not yet, says Lisa.
Oh no, not surgery.
I know that's what they'll tell me on my thumb when I go in. But I'm not going in.
That's what I was going to say. When might that be?
When Dave does.
Okay. Dave's not going in. So in the whole length of time that I've been with Dave, 34 years, he has never been to the doctor. Not once.
Well, we was discussing that last night. Emily has to go in for an anatomy scan of
Whatever
her body.
Okay.
Because now they check to see if you can have a child before, and June goes, I wish they would have did that years ago. They check to see if your body's going to be able to have the kid naturally or if they have to take them cesarean now. And I says, heck, I was lucky if I went to the doctor twice before I had a kid. Well, I knew I was pregnant. I took the prenatal vitamin. I did this. I knew what got me in that position.
Yeah, you knew how to handle it.
Yeah. I didn't need no doctor until the end. And after watching all the TV I've watched, I probably wouldn't go to the doctor now if I was pregnant.
Why?
I'd probably do it at home by myself because I'm stubborn, bullheaded, and okay, Denise. The best medicine to finish the quilts summer moon is just squares, rectangles, half squares, like all the other blocks. Nothing to be allergic to. It's just there's so many of them and so little. And Susan, after the small birds in the air got done, feel like I can conquer every other block in that quilt. Yes, those little birds in the air was something else.
Mm-hmm.
And then Denise, well, he is at the age where he should be getting his summer moons checked, Kathy. And then Barbara says, thumbs up, Sandra K. Your blocks. Perfect. Thank you. It's like, so I have to rehang because I'm at the point I got to do it across the whole top so you guys can see all the blocks. So I'm on the floor hanging now.
Okay, here you go. All done.
Uh-oh, Kathy.
You got one corner turned wrong way.
Which one?
Bottom right-hand corner. I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that means take. Okay, that's my mistake. I'm going to leave it. What about the rest of it?
Kathy's making a quilt
With all mistakes.
Kathy's
And-
Misfits.
And the middle one is wrong too. On
No,
that
there
row.
isn't.
It's like, it's like, I seen that one right off the bat. So turn it back around for us.
Okay, hold on. Just let me undo all this.
Oh, you're going to undo it?
Yeah, because there's two of them. If there was only one, I wouldn't.
Okay.
You take out Jack.
Oh no, not a date with Jack.
Yeah, a date with Jack.
Jack,
No.
the two-timer.
Yeah.
The two-timer. I know. I need a stand that it holds it up here. I'd leave it. Conversation started. Yeah. It, like she likes one mistake is fine, but two she doesn't like.
Right. I don't mind one. I leave one in. It's not a big deal. But two, no. So I might as well just fix the ones.
And I thought about when they was in the block form, doing that switch around like I did last time, that we could do so many shapes. And Lori says, Kathy is making mini quilts, LOL. I am too. I am too, unfortunately.
Where's Valerie?
Jack and Kathy sitting in a tree, says Lisa.
Rip, 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 ripping free.
Sounds like you guys are up there passing gas. The way she said the rip, rip, rip.
No passing gas. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this piece off right here. Make sure I got the right one.
No, I've decided on babysitting Alani and them. And she chose to take them down there all the time without asking me if I wanted to do here or there any time in it. She can just take them down there. And if I need to watch them, it has to be around my schedule, not hers.
Exactly. Now you're learning, Sandra.
It's just, I'm just fed up with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the grandma that when she
When she
needs
has no
to go
one
to the
else.
grocery store or needs to. I go because I go out there because it said I was going to see if you would come out and watch the kids.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Not this time, Alicia. I'm not at your
Yep.
beck and call anymore.
Yep. I'm trying to plan my colors for the next one because it is a star.
So
It is
what?
a
Are
star.
you done? Did you finish yours?
Yeah.
You must
Yes,
have
ma'am.
it while I was over here busy working.
Now you will have time to build your own channel, Sandra. Okay. It's like I
Yep.
still have all the yard work and things I have to do, and I got to get to the hardware store and pick up more ground clear.
We don't want
Got to get
Sandra.
my riding lawnmower going. Got to get that stuff in that shed
We don't
out of
want
my. I
Sandra.
got to throw out some stuff.
We don't want Sandra to do her own channel for, because then
Robert
she'll
says,
leave.
thank you so much for the link to the 12-inch blocks. I'm meaning to make 2 curtain panels for my sewing room, and I want to make them all stars.
Okay. Yeah. Chisholm Trail is a star. This is the next block. This next week.
Chisholm Trail next week.
Yeah, Chisholm Trail is next week.
Okay.
And it's all half square triangles and 2 squares. There's 2 squares in the whole thing. Everything else is half square triangles.
Terry says I gotta get a project going.
Like that.
Yeah. So do I. I need to get something else going. We want Sandra to do her own channel. Why not? It's like,
Because then she'll leave my channel.
no, I'm not leaving your channel. I'm just going to do different things and then figure out a time. Because I don't want to interfere with others either. And that's the hard part.
That was my thought, that she would leave my channel.
No, and finish that thought, Kathy.
That was it.
I'm so lazy today, but something is coming in the mail. Maybe tomorrow. Okay.
I don't know what I did wrong here.
For your next project? You just did the
Problems,
placement
Kathy?
wrong.
Okay,
Somewhere.
so this piece comes off also.
I don't know. Can't see.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, we can't see your.
I know.
We can only go what our brain's thinking.
Yeah.
I'm talking to myself.
Terry, I made another reversible dress today. It was so sluggish. It took me all day. I can usually make 3 in a day.
Yeah.
And she
It's
says,
just,
yeah,
there's times like that, unfortunately. Like yesterday, I knew I had to do this, and this, plus clean house. Yes. And it's like,
It's Jen update.
like I
Can you
said,
wake her up?
we're going to try to teach Kathy quilt as you go. And I think she'll be fine. And we're not going to actually start with a block. We're just going to start with 4 pieces of material.
Oh, thank God.
4 pieces of material for the top, the batting, and the backing. It's just going to be
Good.
very simple.
Denise wants, or is it Denise? Yeah. Why didn't I stop Gladys? Because I knew she would never leave me, and I'm over there with Gladys. I'm on there with her on her channel. So we have a good time. If Sandra gets to be too big and it gets to be too much for her to be on this channel and her channel, and that goes for Gladys too, they'll both leave me.
No, it's like We have pretty much the same group. I mean, I have a few different ones than you, but it's like, that's fine. I'm going to go see what my
discipline.
count keeps going up. I'm at 325.
Okay, wait a minute. It has to go towards the inside. Okay.
It's like,
Terry, Lisa, it is. The weather is up and down. There is not enough coffee and then there's not enough nitro for me to sleep, which I don't have. But
yeah.
they have to do what's good for them.
Okay, wait.
And then Denise says, Kathy, you could be with Sandra just like you are with Gladys, 1 day a week. No difference.
You know what? I don't understand this.
And Lori says Sandra could tape so many videos. She sees all the time.
Yeah.
Terry says they aren't leaving you, Kathy. I didn't either.
Yeah.
I did.
But yes, I sew so many different things. It's like, but I try to let you guys see them all, but it's like,
Yes.
my board only holds so much. I switch out these design boards all the time, and I have a fourth one in the other room.
Now I can't see the thread. Dang it.
I enjoy helping and teaching. It's like, just like sewing those bags. It was so nice to see that I encouraged Della to sew one of those bags.
See, if you reach one person, they say, one, then you've done your job.
Yeah. And I'm getting other YouTube creators signing up on mine.
Yeah, I know. I got a whole bunch of them.
But it's like, this bag was so much fun, even though I had to read all the instructions. I felt like I was in school learning something all over again. And then this cute little bag was, but I have to order me some of that iron-on stuff. Because this is so cute.
Or says she sews, and she says I follow 17 cross stitches. I watch them when I can.
Yeah. But it's like, I love making this little bag here too. I want to make it just a little bit bigger. And something like this. Melinda just bought a little bags like that doesn't stand out like this, but they added 2 rabbit ears on and made it an Easter thing.
Oh, cute.
And they're charging $18 a bag.
Okay, not so cute.
They're taking ready-made bags, adding ears, ironing on bunny nose and eyes, and $18 a bag. But like something like this in a little kid's print, so when they travel, they could have their own toys that they can put in their little cases. So if I made one of these in like boy print, what Coda likes, Aspen and Alani and Isle and then Cade, they could have it as their quick travel toys. They could throw stuff in and be done. So I want to make more of these too. But it's like, oh, that's where I should put that rotary cutter.
Okay, now
That way it's hidden out of the sight of Miss Alani's eyes.
good idea.
Did you get it figured now?
Yeah, I just have to throw it. What? What? What?
I don't think, I think so.
Let me see. Let me see him. Come here, baby. There's a bump on your mouth. Let me see. Let mommy see.
And
Okay, let me see.
Oh, Phil, look.
I
I've
think it's
made
here,
one,
too.
two, three
that.
blocks. We went off and went to
Yeah.
Delaware Quilts, and then we said no more of that. That was back in February.
Eat it today? Okay, he's fine.
As long as he ate today.
He's fine.
From Chisholm Trail.
Something out of the ordinary?
Chase has a bump on his mouth.
And
Not
Sam
my
saying,
hair.
"Hey, Chase."
Come on, his phone.
I know. Don't eat my hair, okay, baby?
CHI.
Not
Yes.
good for you.
Here, can I get concerned about that?
Yes. Glad that you want.
He'll be okay. Right. Till then, okay.
Overreacting.
And then
I'm acting like mom. Overreacting.
Millstone.
Oh, you're okay. Thank you, Chase. Okay.
Yes, so just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, we will. All right.
Okay, can you make more, please?
What did I do?
Okay, here it is.
I don't want to get too far ahead in my patterns, but the 7, April 18th. This one will be just before I go on vacation.
Sandra, did you watch Chucky last night?
No, I haven't recorded. I was talking to June last night.
Oh,
Stands oh,
Was it good?
I don't know. Was it good, Jen? Yeah, it was good. Can I have something cold to drink, please?
No.
Excellent.
Wait till they can say, "Get up and get it yourself."
Well, then I won't ask. I'll get up and get it myself.
That's a habit that's going to be hard to change.
No, because I don't like asking for help, but I have to.
Right.
I've never been one to ask for help until now.
See, I can do one more of those tiny totes because I have the kit right here. And it's the browner stuff. I thought I had something else up here that I could do.
Chucky was excellent. Good season premiere, was it?
Was it the premiere?
What was it?
Where they left off after the writer's strike.
Oh,
The closet.
so it's still season what? 3.
You know the writer's strike messed everything up.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
I know. Then they had to film it, and you know things are months after filming. And they
Time
had
to stand and stretch. Ouch.
I hear a dog.
Yeah, that's
That's on
Maybe.
Gladys's side.
yeah.
Mhm.
Kevin was talking about wrapping it up before Christmas.
Ouch.
Finally, it's airing. It takes a while in between filming and then
I should
it
put
out.
this back over here.
Time in, editing. More time editing than they do film.
Cold drink, please, and not a beer.
Not beer?
No.
Do you have beer in the house?
No,
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
we have root beer,
yeah.
but no beer. No,
Well, what's the cold one in honor of Mike's birthday yesterday?
not Dave. Oh, Jessica called me back. You heard her? Yeah,
Don't scare us.
sounded like she was doing dishes. Yeah, I'm gonna call her back when I get done.
Yeah, she will.
Okay.
Punching my holes.
Now that I had to rip out 4 pieces,
I'm sorry,
'cause I
but
messed up.
but I liked that it started bugging you.
Who messed up?
I'm wondering if maybe I should do the last piece also. Thank you, Dave. This piece goes.
You're such a good guy, Dave's.
Dave's.
Yes, Jen's.
Yes, yes, Jen.
What, Jen?
Sandra's.
What, Jen?
Okay, so this piece is the shorter piece. Goes here.
Let's see. These books need to be put over on this shelf.
Yeah. Mm. No.
I'm running out of space here. Put
Why?
it right there for now. Have to go through them.
Oh, tacos tomorrow. Sorry. Yeah, tacos tomorrow. Sorry.
And
I'm having a hot flash right now.
Thursday, picking them up.
We all know those aren't fun. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
okay, another one punched. These two haven't been made yet. But they go in a book for now.
So it goes like that. And
I'm hunting for that other project that I had up here.
this.
But it's like, I don't see it. Where'd I put it?
Yeah.
Where the heck did I put that project?
He says it's time for some domestic
Domestic what?
got can't even pronounce that. We'll try to get back.
Goddessing. She's gonna go be the domestic goddess. That means house cleaning, cooking, that
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah, they said I don't care about them.
And he may done it with his paw, how he goes like that all the time.
Yeah, they said I don't care about them.
I know.
Where did I put those? Oh, they're probably in the bag behind me.
Yeah.
I have no God to do that to. It's like I
Exactly.
cleaned. I did emptied my dishwasher, did all that stuff.
Clean your bathroom.
Well, why is that one up here? If this one's down here. I don't know. There. I'm gonna get the bunny hop hop hooray little project. And see if I can get that done. It's 12.5 by 13.5. I'm going to see if I can shorten him down to be a 12-inch block. Picture of Austin just popped up several years ago. This is what I'm going to assemble. This little guy.
Underwater assembly?
Yeah. Underwater assembly? No.
Did you see it, Kathy?
Uh-uh.
This is what I'm going
Not
to
yet.
try and assemble.
He's all right now. He's trying to bite Jen's leg.
Bunny, hop, hop, hooray. 12.5 by...
No. She's
you
saying no
bleeding?
to the case.
Like, how far behind is this stuff here? Whoa, that's a big thing of fusible fleece. They cut all the fusible fleece to fit, I guess.
Something knocked off my thing.
I don't like folded papers, so.
Okay, good.
Darlene's doing us
Darlene posted her block on Kathy's Facebook page.
Okay, thank you. I'll go look in just one sec.
And Susan, you're out. I'm officially assistant superintendent for quilting the 2024 Kittitas County Fair. Oh, have fun.
There, how's that?
Pointing in, pointing in, pointing in, out, 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 out. Perfect.
That's
My
good.
look. It looks like it's all correct now. There's no errors.
Oh, goody. Goody.
Goody gumdrops.
Dave Bartels is ready for a pickup.
Oh, Denise,
Facebook.
it says the 20 by 30 foam boards at Walmart are 98 cents at the
Hey,
Big
look,
W store.
look at Darlene's block. Very pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
It is so pretty, Darlene.
Just about looks like yours.
I'm so glad that other people are doing it with you, Sandra.
These are 22 by 28. They're 3/16 of an inch thick. These are better than what I got at the dollar store, I guarantee you.
Well, anything's better than you got at the dollar store.
But I received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these from the Amazon ferry.
Yeah. We know who that is. Very nice of you, Laura.
He said center fabrics are clashing.
Okay.
The center fabric is, yeah, hers are very close together. It's hard to differentiate, but
Differentiate.
it's fine. We don't care.
And Darlene says, thank you. Don't feel bad, Kathy. I also had a date with Jack.
Oh, And it's like some of this fabric. This is a Riley Blake 2019, but this is I think it's this year Open Gates project. I'm not sure.
Water. It's called watermill or windmill? Watermill.
WATERMILL.
I kept.
Watermill. You said watermill.
Oh yeah, because Waterloo, watermill.
Yeah.
It's the water wheel. It's like the water wheel.
If it was a windmill, you'd have more blades.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But we're getting to that time of year that's occupying more people with their outside stuff, getting out,
I
getting
know.
with people. Quilt guilds, or their guild groups are getting together.
The character's name is James. The first lady's name is Charlotte.
Why is it
Yes.
not posting, Jen? You know everything.
Yeah, but congratulations, Susan. Awesome, Susan.
Process. Have you had stuff on the top immediately?
It came up.
Sometimes there's just a big old delay. And being this, I'm making this into a block. I don't need that on here yet. Oh, this must be the backing.
Okay. All right.
Terry's just sitting here with my coffee while I'm enjoying this. Who liked my foil machine? And if you didn't, why not? Please be honest.
I love Tutti Frutti.
I'm done.
I
posted.
love the foiling.
Jen, will you please put this back in the box? There was a piece that I lost, and we had to get it.
And I like how you went back and put that splash of that other one to break up the animal print. It just helped break it up a little bit. It was fine without it, but I like it with it too.
Thank you.
You're the box.
The box.
I come in the box. I'm supposed to know.
The box.
Oops.
Okay, watermill can go jump up.
Kiss your grip.
Kiss my grip.
Put this up here for now.
Whoa.
The instructions.
Yeah, this piece right here is bent in half because I don't know what happened to the design board, so everything goes like that if I'm not careful.
From the
Okay,
tan.
Thank you
Oh.
for the wonderful block. Wonderful, wonderful.
Electra? Okay. She calls her Electra. I love it though.
Electra.
Electra.
Okay.
On your box that you got the other day, Kathy, remember I told you to go back? Like they say this is tan down in one part, but in the upper part, it doesn't tell you what tan is.
Oh,
7.5 by 9. So this is what is called the tan for the bunny.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next piece says it's a 5 by 21 piece. It's called light dot.
Like that.
So they tell you where you didn't know what was dark and which was light. Means they sent a certain.
It doesn't tell me on my
Up in the top corner here, it did. It told you what the color was.
Have it? You don't have it.
Yeah, you sent me a picture of the page.
No, I'm talking about the one I got yesterday.
No, not yesterday. The other
Yeah.
day you was going to assemble.
Yeah.
Last week you was going to assemble.
Because if I take out yesterday's. Yesterday.
On Friday, you was going to assemble sunflower field. And you didn't know what they consider dark yellow, light yellow, that geometric. Right. Well, they only have a certain pieces that are those sizes, and they name them up in that top corner, like I just showed you on this pattern, because this is the same from the same place. It tells what fabrics are what by going by the size.
That's what I tried to do yesterday, and boy, oh boy, was it hard. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. All it gives me is these right here. These. And the A is not light. The D is not light. Those are not matching what they have right there.
Now, what pattern is that one?
That's cotton cut.
That's your cotton cut. But last Friday, you was trying to do your sunflower thing that came in your Open Gates box, I think it was.
Oh yeah, okay.
Open and then I sent you back a message saying, if you look at the top corner of the pattern, it would tell you which is darker.
Okay, I'll have to do that.
Because their measurements are exactly as.
Yeah, so it's cotton. I mean, they got A as being very, very light, like white, and I'm going, there's not enough piece. They're asking 16 pieces, and that ended up being a dark red.
Now, Terry, what is your featherweight that's our colors? I gotta quit calling her our colors. Does she have a name?
Susan says 3 cross is done. 3 summer moon blocks have at least 1 frame stash on. Woohoo, process. Well, I said the bad word. Terry says you can call it
summer moon.
Sandra.
Yeah, I that's what when I write in the chat, I always call the one Tutti Frutti and the other one I call our color.
All right, let me see.
June, you can make something a bag that ties for your walker. That's what I did for my sister. And
woohoo! Thank you, Terry. Thank you. 619 subs.
Susan, we have 2 functioning watermills in this valley. They work, but they don't do any actual work.
Yeah. It's like a lot of places are doing that.
June, did you want me for something? She said, "Kathy."
It's like he's saying meant her phrase up above is for Kathy.
Yeah.
All right.
You haven't named her yet?
What phrase up above? Can make your bag that ties for your walker. That's what I did for my sister. You know, they got these things that attach to the walker.
Yeah.
And you can put water in it and all kinds of stuff and not worry about anything happening to it. But I don't plan on being with the walker for a long time, you know.
Terry says, Sandra, I didn't name her yet. Then she says it's not speaking to me. Well,
but thank you, June. Thank you very much. Yep. I remember when I had to learn how to walk all over again back in 2018. And I used the walker and this and that and everything. So one day I'm out walking with Dave and I go, hey, and I was holding on to him. And I go, I'm going to let go of you and see if I can walk. And I did. And I never had it from then on until all of this. I can't name her Plum Crazy. Why not?
That's my seam ripper.
Oh.
This is Plum Crazy. That's my seam ripper is called Plum Crazy.
Okay.
2 by 4.5.
Let me see your Afghan, Gladys. Please. Your Afghan when you get back. What? Yeah, that was good. Good. Okay. What now? I still have a few more minutes. I know.
Yeah, you have 45 of them to go.
I think I'll work on my Hexies for a while. I haven't done that for a while. Since I talked to Sandra on the phone, whenever that was. Saturday.
Yeah. Library day Saturday.
So this Saturday I'll be coming back on, Sandra. Are you gonna be around?
So far no one spoke for Saturday. Casey wanted me to go camping Saturday.
Well, that'll be fun.
No,
Why?
it's too dang cold.
Sandra, you have your trailer.
It's too cold. And I have to take Bailey and I have to take Ace.
No, just have Austin come watch Ace for you.
Austin works graveyards. It's like he's sleeping when.
Well, before he goes to work, come feed Ace.
Okay, if he's
Okay.
working the double shift.
If you took
then
Ace, Sandra, he would die.
Yeah, and that's why I'm not going camping. I would die. It's cold.
Okay, Susan says Saturday the guild here is making those kind of bags for the assisted live place. I won't be able to go, as will be in Wenatchee living place. Oops, says. And then Denise, you still can make the bag for the times you use the walker. Do you get to go somewhere for practice with the rails using your leg, or are you on your own? Well, so far I just started. I'm going to eventually.
Are you going to physical therapy?
Not yet, no. I'm going to eventually make my way to the elevator.
Master the house first.
Right. And the balcony, and then the elevator, and then down into the parking lot.
All with the walker.
All with the walker, yes. And I mean, yeah, eventually make my way to the trail. I'll be using the walker for, well, I don't know for how long. I'm usually pretty quick at all this stuff because I don't let it get me down and I want to walk. So, but then again, I don't want to fall and get hurt either. So I'm taking it slow.
3.5 by 4.
June says, like your block, Sandra.
Okay, thank you, June. 3.5 by 4.
3.5 by 4. Okay,
Yeah.
April.
Are you related to Ricky Ricardo?
April 9th. Ay.
Lucy.
I told you, Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, Lucy cracks me up.
Okay. That
All right.
piece is
What did I do on Tuesday?
I don't know. How was your first day back?
Yeah, what did I do?
I don't know.
A crap. Oh, I cut out fabric for the hexes.
You said, were you offered the option to use your real medical facility to get used to walking with your leg? That's what I was
No.
asking.
No. No, I was not.
Jude's got a question for Sandra.
What, ma'am?
On tour water heater, do you show it 120 degrees on your dial so you can know how hot it is?
Yes, that's what I put. They actually, I think they wanted it 117. And I go, what?
Sure.
And then if it seems like it's too hot, then you can turn it down.
Lori's back, starting dinner. Nick got a real job at a music store making guitars. Oh well.
Okay. A real job. I like that. Real job.
Nice. Yes, welcome back, Lori.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes, it is.
Very awesome.
Okay, now I need to take the light dot. Wow. There's a lot of little strips made out of this sucker. 3 1-inch strips and the 1.5-inch strip. It's like, this is from Kimberbell. This is a free pattern on Bernina's blog. I added some variations. Okay. Yeah. Mine's set at 117, but there's times it comes out of the faucet. It isn't 117. There's my 1.5 and 3 ones. And got a lot of little pieces on this thing to make this rabbit.
Terry, so I am excited. I'm going to be a pattern tester for a bag maker. Can't share details, but I was accepted. Oh, congratulations, Terry.
Good job.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm so happy for you.
Good going. I don't know if I would take a quilt tester because it's like that would interfere with getting my own stuff done. And I'm just not into that yet. Okay, where's the picture of this rabbit? Oh, okay. On this red, does it tell me where?
No.
Trim the batting and backing. Oh no. Come on, people. Guess I don't worry about this yet. It's
Grace
like,
says, "Thanks. I am excited. This may keep my hands out of paint."
yeah, it might, but then you'll see something else that you're tempted with, unfortunately.
I'd be ecstatic right now.
Bunny ears, bunny. Trim the batting and backing. General instructions. Doesn't tell you where to cut the red for the collar. I will just follow these other things right now. I need a C, which is a 1x1 square, but it comes out of this strip. B is 4 1.5 inch squares. I feel like I'm making summer moon 1.5 inch squares.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Yeah, I know.
1.5 inch squares.
That's ridiculous.
Terry says,
Gotta
"I'm
make-
going over there." 3 arrows to test the guide thread in Newbie.
I'm excited for you, Terry. Denise, Sandra. When you are good at a thing and people see that you see, like those folks will reach out to you. You can't keep yourself in the shadows.
Yeah.
Well, maybe yeah, maybe no. Maybe, who knows?
Well, if it's a modern quilt, I am not modern.
Neither am I.
I am not a modern quilt maker.
Me neither.
I see those being made and I just kind of, ooh.
Well, I mean, it's not that I don't like them. They're okay. It's just that it's not my style.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has their own style, right?
I think they're ugly.
Geez, don't hold back. Tell us how you feel. Hi, Nina. Welcome.
Hi, Nina.
Welcome.
And I wouldn't, and see, that's just it. A lot of the quilt cons, there's some that are all modern quilts, and it's like, ew. I'd never probably go look at any of the quilts, unfortunately.
Well,
Thanks, Terry. Oh. Terry loves modern quilts, but she still loves me.
okay. And Denise,
With different fabric choices, the block you made today would be considered modern. And the other thing with modern is they make huge pieces. They would take that whole quilt, enlarge it, and be that the only thing on the whole quilt would be that design, just huge. I've seen that.
well,
And see, I don't like those quilts either. I don't like where they take I think the blocks look better at 12.5 than they do at 17, 18, and 20s. You know, I don't like it when they take them bigger. I guess I'm a traditionalist on quilting.
yeah,
I like the traditional old-fashioned ways.
me too. I'm very happy that way.
Yeah. And when my grandma, it's like I need to bring out grandma's quilt someday. This, we call it the 2-ton Tony, because that's what she is. Oh, I need 8 of them, not 4. I can't quit yet. Dang it.
What are you making?
The bunny rabbit that I showed you.
Well, I never saw it.
That's because you wasn't paying attention.
You said the bunny rabbit, so then I looked and I never saw it. Can you show it again, please?
Okay, I'm holding it up there.
Right.
I want to make sure it's up there for a long time. Your hands want modern? Yeah. And these people that are trying to make modern out of hexies, they're not designed to be sewed that way.
That's cute. Did it come in a kit?
Yeah, it's in an open gates quilt kit
Oh,
box.
that one that Brandy gave you?
No, this one come from Lily Pop Denise.
Oh. Terry, I really admire traditional quilts, but my hands want modern. By the way, Terry, I like your picture. I just wanted to. After you left yesterday, I went to the
She was
channel.
on that subject.
Yeah. And on Sew the Distance on YouTube, she purchases a lot of vintage quilts from thrift stores and she investigates how it was made and how old the fabric is, etc. That sounds like Eleanor Burns. Nina, I must go back to my customers. I just wanted you to know I was watching. Okay,
You're,
Nina,
you're
thank
fine,
you.
Nina.
You're fine.
And
Thank
you have
so
to go
much.
with your customers.
You do have a job. Susan, I too am drawn to modern Terry. Am excited to go to QuiltCon in Feb. Oh, that's a long way away, Susan.
Yeah.
All the products we saw.
Jen says if that was Sandra, she'd have underwater customers and all her products would be soggy. Oh, so true, Jen, so true. Actually, it was that notebook that you have that caused her to talk like that underwater. So it may happen
No,
to you too.
it's like, did you see the rabbit?
Yeah, I thought.
Okay.
That's how come I asked you if it was a kid.
Yes. Okay. It is.
Lori says, it's okay if you don't like modern. Some people don't like quilts named after moons. Well,
Good one. She threw
really
it in there.
cute there, Lori. Real cute.
She threw it in there.
Yeah, she did. I'll let it slide. Now what?
She got it. That's the main thing.
Can you guys believe out of 30 baseball teams, there's not one of mine playing tonight?
Yes.
We have a free night.
1x2.
So what does that mean? Supernatural Thursdays. In this house anyway. Apartment, house, whatever.
It means thirsty.
I got more rulers to give you, Sandra. I got these, so when you come, I'll give them to you. I got these. This one. And this one. I got these two to give you.
Okay.
Okay. You know, the add a quarter. I think this
No.
little itty bitty 6-inch one is awesome.
Lori says, I hope my comments don't cost me my rent. LOL.
No.
I like that one.
You'd have to be really mean to me or say something really mean to me. Then you'd lose your lunch. Okay. Susan, flying to Tucson, spend time with my little brother, and he will be driving the hour plus a couple of times to Phoenix for events. I'm from Phoenix. I was born there. Lori, it's shoveling crap Thursday night for me. You, Denise, I wonder if anyone will ever make a winter moon, fall moon, or spring moon. I think a
They
full moon quilt is in order after the recent eclipse.
they did a har I think isn't it called Harvest
It's
Moon
not that.
that they use the Halloween fabrics in the autumn?
Okay.
I think it's called Harvest Moon.
Yeah, there is a harvest moon. Not sure if anyone has ever made it for quilting.
Uh,
Yeah,
well,
but
the Harvest Moon, Summer Moon one, that's the one that what's her name's making.
I have a whole bunch of
Come on, Gladys, what's her name?
harvest moon things.
Pat's phone.
Yeah, Pat Sloan is making it, and then one other person.
Yeah, she did make it.
I did
Yes.
see a quilt for the eclipse, says June. Yes, Sandra. Denise, the block you made today would be a nice red, white, blue block, Sandra. Oh,
Yes, it would be.
Are you talking about these sunflowers?
Yes, you was going to make that quilt the other day.
Yeah, I still want to. So where are the colors or where?
On your instructions, up in the upper left-hand corner, tells you what's included in there. It says supplies, and it tells
What?
you the size of each color.
With the fabric, dark yellow.
Yeah, so there's only one that's at 5.5 inches or whatever it says.
Yeah, because I took all these apart. I'm like, how am I supposed to know what's dark yellow or what's what?
Yes, and so you find them that way, and then you mark
Did
them.
you write it down? Which one's which?
Oh, I don't have to, because I know I've read my pattern, and my pattern's always right back there.
So we have a with the fabric strip, dark yellow, light yellow,
I'm going back,
green.
but it also says the 5.5 by width of fabric. That's the only 5.5 that's in yellow. That's width of fabric. The other one's 4 inches. That's in the yellow.
Okay, so the light yellow and the dark yellow and the green, that makes sense. 5 by 21 strip of geometric print for sunflower center with a strip of light for background. What's a man print?
Main.
Oh, main print. Okay.
And it's the only one that's 10 inches width of fabric, because you have 7.5, 10, 11.5, 4, and 5. There's only so many that are width of fabrics.
So that's how they did it.
That's how you tell. And then down in the next thing, it shows you the layout of the material, of how it needs to be cut.
Okay, so from the 1 by 3.5 with there's nothing that says 3.5.
No, you have okay. From the dark yellow, you have to cut a 3.5-inch strip out of that. So you'll have a 3.5-inch strip, and you'll have a 1.5-inch strip. And then you do the subcuts. And this one.
Okay, so out of the 3.5, I have to do 8 3.5 squares and 18 1.5 inch, and that's going to be enough to make.
That's out of the 3.5-inch strip. And then out of the 1.5-inch strip with the fabric, you have to make 14 1.5-inch squares. Because you need a lot of 1.5-inch squares.
Please don't say that.
Well, if you need 18 on that one,
I
it's all
know.
out of the same color. That's
18,
2032. Are you reliving Summer Moon yet?
18, 14, 16. Oh my God. Yes. I'm having summer moon flashback. Okay. I'll work on this today and see what happens.
But
Um,
that's how you match up what they consider dark yellow.
okay. They want you to measure the
It's like,
Terry says there's something called the Harvest Moon Ball Dance. My mom used to take us every year. It's a ballroom dancing you go to watch. As a kid, I found it very cool. June. Yes, it is fun to the ballroom dance. Susan was about to take a picture of Greek cross, and dang it, have to have a date with Jack. Have a
oh
part
no.
wrong way. That was me. Terry, okay. She does love Glide, Glide, thread. I will go test on my beauty and be right back. Okay, Terry and Susan. Gosh, that does sound like summer moon. Wait till I see you, Susan. You wait.
We got to do it.
I know.
When we have the chance, we got to say it.
I probably never should have said anything, huh?
Well, these little 1-inch squares, I have to be snowballed on top of another thing. And these little tiny things remind me of Summer Moon.
1.5 inch square.
Well, I'm having to deal with 1-inch squares on this rabbit.
Oh gosh.
I just did the 4 1-inch squares. Now I have to do 4 1.5-inch squares. Nope, 2 1.25-inch squares and 2 1.5. At first, when she said ballroom dancing, I was like, do I have to go? But when I was watching the dancers was so, yeah. There's so many different
That
ballroom dancing. And there's no way I'm saving that little tiny piece I just cut off for anything. No way in you know where. There isn't enough material on a 1-inch piece to make a secondary half square triangle. Oh, hot, medium, and there's triangles. Okay. I would try medium and see how it feels to you, June. And then if it's too hot, then turn the dial down towards low. I guess they think we all have aquarium thermometers or something, candy thermometers, that we can test our water.
Then I go over here to
Michelle.
I know they're all calling me. They know I'm on.
And everybody you called last night's calling you back today, huh?
Hi, Michelle. I'll call you back. I'm on my live, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Just really quick. Can you when you get a chance, can you text me your address?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Do
And
you
then
want?
I'll call you later.
Okay. All right.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
That's an easy one.
That's my bestest best friend.
Yeah.
Well, Sandra's my bestest best friend too, but I've known Michelle for 36 years.
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, just
Okay. If that's that.
and that and that.
Yeah. See, it's just C is the small one.
And yes, to answer your question, I called people last night and they weren't there. The only one that answered was Mona.
Yeah.
Okay, where am I? I've never done a ballroom dance.
I say my ballroom dancing is done with the long arm. Because it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because you got to keep a pace.
Right.
And I don't think that there's any modern that is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, something slow enough.
June says, oh, my water heater, the dial is very hot, medium hot. Then there's a triangle that's where I had it. Then it goes down to very low.
Yeah.
Sometimes we lose the heat.
You just have to test it. I didn't like mine where it was years ago. And I don't have that hot water heater. When they're trying to save electricity, they sent somebody around to every house, every hot water tank got set to, they set the dial, and then they put a insulated wrap on it to save energy. Well, when the Vista left, I cut a hole down where that dial is, and I changed the dial back up to what I wanted. They're just trying to conserve energy.
I don't know what ours is at.
I think they said something about.
But they come and check it every once in a while. Okay, Susan, I took ballroom dancing in college for a PE credit. It was fun. Also took folk dancing for another PE credit. Huh. Guess you like dancing, huh, Susan? Or are those days behind you? And then Lori, of course you did, Sandra.
Well, I had one bathroom, 3 kids trying to take showers, one right after the other, and I wanted it to last.
We had one bathroom, 4 kids growing up.
They say 140 is common default setting, but experts say that you should have it at 120. But not below 120, because that's when bacteria starts to develop inside your water heater.
Oh.
Such as Legionnaire's disease. I'm making sure I'm turning mine up. I'm going to check my temperature.
Susan says dancing is fun. Yeah, it is. I love to dance, but now maybe someday I'll dance again. Remember yesterday before General Hospital came on? The channel was out. We couldn't get it. We never did get it. But Jen showed me on YouTube where it was playing, so I saw it. I didn't miss it.
Yesterday, a lot of channels was taken out for some sports thing.
No, it just wasn't coming on, Sandra.
Well, mine said my news was on and I was watching a sports. I don't know if it was the first golf tournament or what it was, but it's like, really? You took off this for this?
Denise, If you have diabetes, you may not be able to feel the water is too hot before you scald yourself, is what I've been told. So I leave mine set between low and medium. Yeah, same here.
But when just reading this, if it's below 120, it can
What?
start the bacteria for Legionnaire's disease. It's like, no, I'm going back up.
That's the same place I said if you ever want to hold on.
Go back there. Okay. Okay. Sounds like a plan. I just found one of my large wonder clips.
I'm going there for
Yeah.
Well, he's
Is it
on
on?
today, so you might want to. Okay, Denise. Probably soccer. It comes on once or twice a week in the time slot. The local midday news comes on.
See, I didn't even watch what sport it was because I didn't have time. I had to get ready to go over and watch the granddaughter in softball.
There you go. That's a good excuse to not watch.
Unknown caller.
I had to watch Emily and Peanut. That's what we call the baby right now, Peanut.
Peanut.
Yep.
A little girl, huh?
Yep.
I should have had more kids.
I wanted more, but with my delivery the way it was, or my no labor and getting shorter each time, but bigger kids, no. Doctor says no.
No, I had no problems. The
I had
June,
none.
that's where I have it, but Mid American Energy says I'm to have it at 120. Have no dial that says numbers on it.
Yeah, you have to just keep checking it with the thermometer.
And sometimes we get really hard pressure, and other times we get hardly anything.
It depends on how many people are running the water through your system because you're on how many people on one water line.
I have no idea. There's like okay, we're on the 4th floor,
Yeah.
and there's 18 apartments up here, so that's 18 times 4. Carry to 3, 7, 74. But we don't all use it at the same time.
And Denise says hers is between low and the first triangle. Here's one ear. One whole ear. Woo-hoo.
June. Okay, Denise, I'll go and look, but that's where it is set. And Lori, being on a well drain my water heater and flush it out every 2 years.
Yeah. My water tank says the yearly. And I haven't did it. It's
That's
like
cute, Sandra.
I'm a rebel. I haven't did it.
Rebel without a cause. Ah,
Okay. That's that ear. That ear's over there. And then I'm supposed to take J. J is 1 by 5. But I don't. Well, if I'm making a pillow, I guess I could go big. No, I don't want to.
no. Why would you want to go bigger?
I'm trying to keep this down to being 12.5 by 12.5. So I might have to do some little adjustments.
Okay.
So I need to have a pour in whatever piece that is.
Okay,
4.5.
Denise, I don't know how to do that. I think my anode rod is about to go out now. I hear something hissing now and then. Mm.
Are you on electric or gas? And then down by that dial that you just was playing or looked at, there should be a spigot. There should be a spigot. And that's where you do the draining. So you have to have a hose go from there to someplace else.
She's on gas.
Yeah. My gas is always making noise at me. I go, are you going to explode?
That'd be awful.
But my gas hot water tank, because the plumber turned it on and said the city will be there before any issues. I had this pop explosion type sound. I blew the pop regulator thing that holds the pressure.
June says, this is a new water heater. It's only 1 year old. The other one was leaking.
Yeah. And it, they, according to what I read, they all come preset at 140.
But that's too hot. Right?
And her electric company is trying to get her to turn it down to 120. If they want it turned down to 120, let them come do it.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. Don't be messing around.
Yeah. Just live with it the way it is, June, and let them worry about it later.
No water was leaking out of it.
Yeah. Oh, right now? You have
Okay.
one? Oh, the other one was
Yeah,
leaking.
the other one. Okay, guys. Reminder tomorrow at 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Central or Mountain Time, whatever. I don't know.
I think she's already goofed it up.
Did I do? Okay. No, I didn't group it up.
You said
Well,
Just
Eastern.
about did.
5 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Central, where Gladys is, and 3 o'clock.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Mountain time.
Mountain Time. Yeah. Gladys will be on, okay? And I will be there with her. So please, everybody, go over to Gladys's, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. She shows us how to make interesting things. I do the talking and the reading, and she does the
And June's got
I like
gas
it.
water heater. Susan
Okay.
says a school friend back in junior high had their hot water the tank explode and blew all the windows on the second floor out. So lucky none of the family got hurt.
Oh yeah.
June says they can be very dangerous.
Yeah.
And Denise says, how many gallons is your tank, June? I would look up the manufacturer and model info online to see what they recommend. And June says, Susan, we're very lucky.
Yep. See you all when we see
Denise
you.
says, "Get the mirror, Kathy."
See y'all
There's-
when we see you.
There's my 2 rabbit ears.
How cute, Sandra.
I can get reception now.
Bye, see you.
And everybody, please,
Next.
unless you're making hexes. Well, I could be, but usually I read the chat and all that. But I like to watch Gladys too.
And
So-
Terry says, machine loves glide thread. Go figure.
Yep.
Now to number 3 machine.
Well,
Time
have
to go. See you all
fun.
soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Goodbye, Sandra, Gladys. See you all later, okay? See you tomorrow, Gladys.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Sandra.
Bye.
Love
Bye,
y'all.
Jen and Dave's.
They're both in the rooms with the door shut.
Yep. I figured that.
Yeah.
Okay. Have fun.